Hey, welcome back. We're building insects today. I just can't believe the words that get to come out of my mouth. The things that Lego actually creates. So yeah, we are building giant insects. This is the insect collection. There are 3 different insects that you can actually build. And we're going to I'm going to enjoy this. So I'm going to span this out, going to build one of these a week because they are 3 very separate builds. This is a Lego ideas set. And so it means it's been submitted by a member of the public and past review process and all sorts of things. I think that this push tab bit is going to really infuriate a lot of the adult builders because they like to keep the box. I don't care. I'm here for the building. The box goes in the recycle bin. But yeah, interesting choice for an idea set. Right, so the logistics of this set, there are 1,111 pieces, which is so fun. I love that. It's $125 here in Australia, $80 in the US, and we got everything we need. Let's see. So no surprises so far. Actually, yes, it is a surprise because we actually have 4 instruction books for 3 different builds. But this isn't actually an instruction book. This is a whole little pamphlet just with a descriptor about the fan designer and the actual individual designs themselves. Okay, I love praying mantis, the butterfly, and there is a Hercules beetle, but today we are building the Morpho butterfly. So, because this is majestic, and who doesn't love a butterfly? They're just ethereal. Ethereal? Is that even a word? Ethereal. That's what I was looking for. So this is the blue Morpho butterfly. I've got a whole descriptor about the actual butterfly itself. They can get up to 20 centimeters wide. That's amazing. And they eat each other, which is cool. Not picky eaters, rotting flesh. Very nice. Early caterpillar stage. Yeah, they will even cannibalize each other. Nature is so gentle. Okay, so in this model, the blue Morpho is accompanied by a friend, a honeybee, who hopefully won't eat, on their joint mission to pollinate a blooming bromeliad. Okay, we've got everything we need. Now, this is actually also a Morpho butterfly. It doesn't come in this set. It's a little version that came in the Friends Botanical Gardens, but I just love the fact that we've got 2 sets with this particular butterfly in a mini version, and now we're going to build the giant version. So these have all got their own little platforms, so they are obviously designed for display. They're adults welcome. Designed for more display than play, though. I've got to tell you that once you've actually got this built, you can take the butterfly, which is bigger than your hand, off and flap it around a bit if you want to, if you're so inclined, which I often am. So it's not just about the butterfly, it is also about the sweet little display habitat that it's going on to. But the butterfly itself would look pretty dodgy, maybe, if you were just putting it straight out on a stick. So we actually get a nice substantial little trunky kind of build that we have to build, which is interesting because, I can't describe why it's interesting. Well, I kind of can. It's because it's not just like this smooth trunk thing and then we wrap the butterfly on it. It's a really, bumpy, lumpy, lots of different lumps and bits sticking out of it. Sticky, twiggy thing. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Speaking of things sticking out of it, we've got a nice little leaf there with a red bit sticking out of it, waiting for something to be popped on there. But we're putting these around our upright, so we've got that pretty much in place. That can go in here amongst all of the greenery down the bottom. And then this is going to go on an angle on the top, so it's not just one big uppy sticky. This is so that your butterfly can be on an angle. And those little rods at the back just insert here, and that's not how I expected that to go, but it just goes together really structurally stably. Beautiful flower on the side, some gorgeous leaf pieces on the back. Love them. I love them so much. And these are what we have spare at the end of this bag. Now, obviously we get to, we're not even up to the butterfly yet. There are only 2 bags. So this is going to have the butterfly, but also its best buddy, until he eats it, the honeybee and a bromeliad. So we're building, this is actually a flower build as well as a couple of little bugs. A big bug and a little bug. So let's see how this bromeliad goes together and the bromeliad flower itself. They have so colourful bromeliad flowers. They're actually so surprising that these flowers come out of the very centre of big spiky bromeliad. I've got a whole heap of them in the backyard and they always surprise me. So this goes, inwards like that. And these go around the edges. And then you can bromeliads are uppy, so you can angle them out a little bit, but they're not really supposed to go too far out. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love the little green leaves that are going out to the side here. It's not fully symmetrical. And this is cute. It's a honeybee. Honeybee? I don't know. Bumblebee? No, bumblebees live by themselves. It's a bee, and I can't figure out quite. I think the wings are supposed to go this way, and there's a printed egg piece for the actual abdomen of the bee, and then just a bucket handle as the antenna. And this curved piece is going to be so handy for actually putting stuff out on display and make them look like they're floating rather than all just the straight ones that I've had previously. So this plugs in here. And then I'm pretty sure I can kind of angle it so that it looks like it's... Should I be able to angle this better so it looks like it's actually landing in the flower? No, that's too far over. I don't know whether I've done something incorrectly, but I love it anyway. Look how good that looks, and we don't even have the main feature yet, the butterfly. Let's get on to that. So, the Morpho butterfly, this is the male version because the female versions are all very drab. That's how nature works, which just blows my mind why humans have decided that poor men can't wear bright coloured clothing socially, which is just wrong because in nature it's the men who wear all the fancy clothes and the women are a bit drab, which is also sad. So can we not just all wear fancy bright clothes if we want to? Thank you, that would be cool. But I do love the fact that this is the male butterfly and just absolutely resplendent in all of his glory, and we are mosaicing here. And these printed curve pieces are creating the pattern around the corner, around the edges of the wing, and there's actually a little dot eyeball piece in between them too. So good. I just didn't expect that. Okay, so this goes here onto there, and here onto there. So descriptive. And then it gets hooked on like that, so it's nice and sturdy. So we have one wing. Yeah, it's like creating a beautiful mosaic. So we've got one wing. Obviously, we're going to be doing a mirror image of this because they are perfectly symmetrical. But this is the little body of the butterfly, which seems so not substantial comparatively to the size of the wings. Okay, other wing. By the way, have you noticed that there are actually little black heart shapes making the base shape of this too? That's cool. Brand new in this color. No, hold on. Yes, I think I said the right things. Yeah. There are probably also a lot of other new recolors in the set. I don't really know what they are, but I just love these big life-sized, or in this case, bigger than life-sized builds because you get some really, really interesting recolors of pieces for Lego. Okay, normally I would have just built this mirror image off camera, but it's so soothing and relaxing, and it's really so pretty putting these together. And they're not terribly difficult. I know my mum is going to want a set of these for Christmas. She's going to be absolutely beside herself with how gorgeously these turn out. So we're done. We're done with this butterfly. So you can angle the wings, obviously. I just want to play with this as it is, but we should have a look at how it actually attaches to its stand so you can have it on display. So it just plugs into those two little prongs there. So easy. Oh gosh. And then you can, angle it to your heart's content, however you want it to be displayed. Doesn't that look amazing? My gosh. And it is bigger. I don't know how big it looks. How tiny this one is comparatively. How big it looks on your screen. But in real life, this is a lot bigger than I expected it to be, which is, it's quite a spectacular display piece. And now I want to get in and build the other two. But you know what? I also want to really have time to enjoy each of them in their singularity because they are little works of art. I just don't want to just rush through this. So delayed gratification is a good thing. I know I can hold up. I know I can. But once I've got them all built, I'll put them together in one video too, so it's nice and easy to find. But I think these could have been released as 3 separate sets. Would you have bought these if they were separate sets? I can't even imagine. I think it's much cheaper to buy them as one set when I think about how much they would be as 3 separate. So anyway, food for thought. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Check back in, subscribe, give this video a like, do all the things so the algorithm knows that somebody's watching. And I'll be back with another video really soon. So I'll see you then. Bye.